This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by Shell's Early Learning Center.
Well, we've been talking about it since really last week, coming back to school.
Yep.
It is that time again.
Sure is.
But parents, I'm sure you understand. You had your kids home all summer, you got them ready for school, and now you're like, oh, wait a minute, do I have after school care? Uh-oh, do you need to have a kid in daycare? Does their schedule line up with yours?
A lot of questions.
It's stressful. That is the good reason, though. We have our friend back in. We have Angela with Shell's Early Learning. Yes. And thanks for being here today.
Of course. Thank you guys for having me back.
Of course.
I always love coming and sitting on the couch.
Yes, we love having you.
Yes.
Yes, and we love Shells because we always tell people, we're like, listen, we don't have children, but if we did, you are who I would trust my kids with. Totally. So talk to us a little bit about what you're seeing right now, what kind of enrollment, what Shells is looking like with school back in session.
So with school starting back up, of course, we got our school agers leaving. It's a sad moment because we enjoy having them in the summertime.
Sure.
They get to just relax, have fun, and like I said, at our centers, we're always just doing something fun and different for the kids. So seeing them go is a sad part, but then on the flip side, we lose them. So then we have all these open spaces. So it's a double whammy. It's a sad and happy moment. So right now what we're starting to see is we're getting those phone calls like, my kid goes back to school. Do you guys open before care, after care? Like, I don't know I didn't think this far. And I was like, I know, the summer was fun. It was hot. It was a lot going on this summer. So this is that time of the year that we get those phone calls of needing before care, after care, parents being like, oh, wait, I need to get them into a pre-K program. I need to get them back into an actual school schedule, the younger guys and stuff like that. So this is the time, like I love to remind my parents and upcoming parents or current parents, remember, we gotta go back to school. We gotta get out the summer mode. We're back into action now. So mainly right now, we always have openings for before and after care for our school agers, of course.
Yes.
The only thing I do like to let families know, specifically in the Milton location, is we only take HOB. Only because they're the only one that transports to us. Milton Elementary doesn't. So that's something I do like to make clear because it does become a frustration for my parents. But HOB does come to us. But we do before and after care. It doesn't matter the school either. We have parents that'll pick their kids up from school and drop them off to us and then come back later and get them perfectly fine. We work with our parents' schedules. We get their schedules are different. As well as we got an amazing pre-K program across the board. So for all of our centers, we have an amazing pre-K program where we're actually introducing a new curriculum into the current curriculum we have, and it's called Highlight. I don't know if you guys remember, but back in the day, those Highlight magazines that we used to have and stuff like that, well, Highlight actually turns into a curriculum, which is amazing, especially for preschoolers. So one day I was on the computer, entered a raffle, and I won. And we got all this free curriculum for our preschool program, and when I tell you it's amazing, it's just as amazing as their magazines into a curriculum. So we're so excited to introduce that to the students. So yes, our pre-K programs are open. I will say our spots are becoming limited across the board just because back to school, the parents want to get them started, put them on that routine. So our spots are becoming limited for the pre-K program specifically, but for all of our other ages from infancy to 3-year-olds, we have openings, and that's at all locations. Milton, Harrington, Dover, Camden. Does not matter. We have those openings. But I'm so excited about the pre-K program and their new curriculum. When I got the curriculum, I was like, I wish I was a pre-K student because that would be so much fun. It's so cool. It's to the point that I'll go into the classroom and just sit there and watch them learn because it brings back memories. I'm like, I remember sitting there waiting for it to come in the mail and doing the little activities in the magazines or going to the dentist's office and seeing a different highlight I hadn't seen before and stuff like that. So the curriculum is a huge point because I know a lot of parents ask, since you guys aren't with the school district, do you guys meet their standards? We go past their standards.
I was going to say, you exceed them.
I was going to say, we go past them. We don't hit the bare minimum. It's boring. We don't want to be boring. We want to be outstanding, and that's what our students are, outstanding, because we surpass, and we see what they need. So as long as we're meeting their individual need, and that can be going past the basic or being at the basic, as long as they're accomplished, that's the biggest thing that we're concerned about.
So if someone's interested or just has questions, what's the best way to get in touch?
So you can either give us a call at the center. I would say you can give us a call at our Milton location, any of our locations for sure, or even if you can't figure out which location works best for you, give me a call on Milton. I can direct you to where you need to go directed, or we even do inquiries that go to our email. So if you go on our website, www.shellschildcarecenter.com, you can actually fill out a childcare inquiry. Us administrators get directly to our emails, and we can reach out to you, give you a phone call, get you set up for tours, or just walk in. Does not matter.
So make sure you give them a call, or just go online, Shell's Early Learning. Check them out. You won't regret just looking into it. So Ange, thanks for being here today.
Of course. Thank you guys for having me.
Of course. We love having you. Coming up, you guys, we have some tea, not to spill,
to drink and some other spices to maybe spice up your barbecues this weekend.
Yeah, you'll see what we're talking about when we get back.